So here we go.
Start of an epic journey that doesn't have an ending.
Yeah.
Look at the symmetrical textures, like the mirror effect textures there.
He shall appear from a far eastern land across the sea. A young man who has yet to know his potential.
Tom Cruise, The Last Samurai.
This potential is a power that could either destroy him or realize his will.
Spoiler, it doesn't destroy him.
His courage shall determine his fate. The path he must traverse fraught with adversity.
So you got all this environment and they never used it for anything other than this cutscene.
Yeah, mind you, it'd be a bit like boring,
I suppose.
A pitch black night unfolds with the morning star as its own.
Oh look, the
light.
VMU's got a little Shenmue logo on it.
Yep, tends to do that.
And
Not in
thus the
every game.
saga
But its own
begins.
saga begins. Shame it hasn't finished.
Yeah. So if it's Saga, does that mean we've got to be 50 to play this?
There's a joke that anyone outside the UK won't get.
Press start button. Now, this annoys me. Do you have to press the start button? I'm going to press A. Oh, you do?
No, just press the actual button that it says.
Yeah, but usually you can do that.
It took too long and now it's going back to the demo.
Oh, bollocks.
That is brilliant.
No, it's like you've got to get on it with this game. I know it's got like quick time events in, but this is ridiculous. This is just, I failed the first one.
Pressing the start button is the first quick time event.
This is like did fail.
Or is this game actually called them quick timer event?
Oh, do they?
Yeah, I guess people will just call them quick time because of the association with the Apple video software.
Probably. No, why isn't this open? Oh, D-pad.
You got to use the D-pad. Your thumb is going to hurt, by the way, when playing this game because you got to use the D-pad for
the
all
whole game.
movement.
You don't use the.
Nope, that's camera control.
Ooh.
1986.
Bloody hell.
I would have been 2.
Mm. Look at that epic brown jacket.
So this is Rio, and the pronunciation of his name varies from character to character.
I thought it was Ryu.
No, you didn't. Not that it bothers the koi car.
At least the coil, right? Yeah.
Ine-san. Ine-san.
One thing I did notice is this game is quite good at teaching you
Honorifics.
honorifics, yeah.
I'm alright, but Hazuki-sensei...
Because when I first played this, I was like, I'd only seen like a few handful of anime series, none of which subtitled, just dubs, and I didn't have a clue what they were going on about with San and this and...
Yeah. Now, when did this come out? 99?
2000s?
The copyright was 99, 2000, so it
Yeah.
might have been 2000 by the time it came out. So, 15 years ago.
It still doesn't look too bad.
No, for its time, I think it's fantastic. It's quite cinematic and lots of detail that you just hadn't seen before, had you?
Yeah.
Fukusan! Fukusan!
There he is. Fuck you, Sam.
Ryo-san! Fukusan!
The big bad guy, Landy himself.
Father! Stay back, Mule. For the last time, where is the mirror? I've no intention of telling you.
I have no intention
Of moving my
finishing
mouth.
my sentences.
Yes. Nice pyjamas.
They're not pyjamas, they're a Chinese green dress, because you'll be having that hammered into your skull from investigating for about several hours.
So he's not wearing pyjamas, he's wearing a dress.
Can't concentrate, too much emotion blur.
Yeah.
Father! Why?
Owned.
Now then. No matter how often you ask, I'll never tell.
Use his son, the weakness.
Tell me your Netflix password.
No, don't! Hand over the mirror,
The Daily Mirror. Well, look at his mouth. What's he doing? He's quivering.
or else your son.
Hand over your mirror or your son. Wait, I've only got one eye.
It's buried.
What about the Sunday
The
sport?
cherry.
Yeah, will that do?
Right, we go.
Overacting there.
There go
Do
the
you
men in
remember
black.
Charleston, Maine?
That is kind of typical, though, of this
That's
time
the
period,
name
isn't
of
it?
Yeah.
In games,
Killed
overacting
Swan.
voice acting.
It can't be.
And
Yeah, he
most
said-
of the 90s.
That sounded like he said moon swoon,
Get
but
up.
some of these
I'll
Chinese
allow you to
names
die like a warrior.
look horrendously complicated to pronounce and spell.
Hadouken.
Father.
Oh, he's only got one eye. Oh, Popeye.
Amisama, we have it.
Now, a lot of people have pointed this out over the years, but it does bear repeating. This does not look anything like a mirror.
No, it really
Allegedly,
doesn't.
it's polished jade on the other side.
Is that the back of it, then?
Or the front.
I'm not being funny. Did they not have,
Glass.
well, I was thinking IKEA or Morrison's, Wilkinson's.
Not in 1986 in Yokosuka.
Father.
How's he going to do his jazzy hairstyle now?
Forgive me for leaving you alone.
Sega told me I'd be in Virtua Fighter 4.
What are you saying?
They all look like Virtua Fighter characters, don't they?
They do, but this game does have an interesting past regarding Virtua Fighter. I think it was originally going to be a Virtua Fighter RPG.
Friends.
Ah.
And I think the main character was supposed to be Akira at one point.
Close to you.
Then they stuck a plaster on him and changed his mind.
No.
And a leather jacket.
Father. No!
Was that a Darth Vader reference?
It was. I can't do it then. Good Chainsaw Jones.
No one could do that justice. I'm looking at this controller while it's loading.
It's so gripping, you've got to stop staring at inanimate objects
It says
around you.
Patents pending in the US and other countries. Do you reckon they've gone through yet, been granted?
I think they probably will have by now.
Great. Cool, look at the 3D effect on that ribbon.
You mean that JPEG?
The bitmap.
A letter for Hazuki-sensei.
He has several overdue library books.
Yeah. And a parking fine.
He doesn't even own a car.
He has a motorbike, doesn't he?
I don't think so. We have to steal one from someone else later. Spoilers.
Oops.
Well, borrow, but...
Because he's about to break out into song.
It's more like a choreographed dance.
That's what you get for sleeping in your clothes.
He's probably extra sweaty now.
Yeah.
And to add insult to injury, he's just going to put on his jacket and go about his daily business
He must
for the rest of his life.
He must stink. I wonder if people look at him funny. He's honking.
He never uses the toilet either.
He's like Jack Bauer.
Yeah, but he might go after 24 hours, you never know.
Could you imagine going after 24 hours?
I'm sure I've done that before.
Yeah. You'd be like, don't go in there for another 24 hours.
Make a note of these numbers for
Okay.
prank calls later.
Yeah. Okay, so
The epic quest begins as we
Back of my
examine
head.
his dandruff situation.
and his over complicated ear. Oh, hello.
You see, from the back, it looks like an okay ear, but then from the side,
Yeah,
it looks like
something's gone wrong.
like a cylindrical thing sticking out. Ooh.
Okay, so it's funny because
Shit game.
some stuff looks
Totally.
some stuff looks really detailed, like that. That kind of the blanket looks like quite detailed. The bed, like the covers, it works
That's
quite
his
well.
body pillow.
But then look at
with
those
the anime
books.
character on it.
Look at those books.
What's wrong with the
I
books?
don't know. It just stands out as looking terrible. Not terrible. That's harsh, but anyway. Oh, something came up with A.
That was your
Just
bed.
go to sleep,
Yeah.
which I don't need to do, obviously.
Well, you do if you want to save the game.
Which we don't need to do, because we
No.
just started.
That's the cupboard.
Yeah, I'm seeing if I can change my clothes. No, I can't.
No, okay.
I know that wasn't the exit. I was just seeing what I could do.
Right, let's begin the quest into the cupboard.
Yeah, just hide there for the rest of the game. Now, what's in the bin? And also, how much of the game am I wasting by doing this?
I don't know about the game, but just our lives.
Oh no, nothing in the octagonal bin.
You've got to use the right trigger to zoom in on stuff. Because then the camera will lock on to things like cupboard doors and light switches.
Got
and
you.
you can interact with surprisingly large amount of things for a game of this type.
I remember the freedom that it gave you when you first started playing. You just thought, wow, I can go anywhere and do anything
I'm fine, really.
within this.
And you?
Yeah, within this
Small
rather
ridic-
small village
Yeah, but still.
that consists of like 3 main roads.
Be busy, otherwise I'll get
She's just an endless source of daily pocket money, isn't she? That you just
And nagging.
completely blow.
You completely blow if you just spend it all on gashapons and nothing
By
else.
the way, I have this for you.
Everyone knows you've got to play the raffle to get the rare
This is for
prizes.
today.
Exactly. It's all about getting the Master System, or whatever it is that you get.
I think it...
Oh, isn't it a Dreamcast?
No, I think it's a Saturn.
Oh, Saturn, right, but it plays
But you
Master
can only
System
play
games.
1986 arcade games.
Hang on or something.
Yeah, hang on.
Really? Thanks.
What games was it in this one?
Is it like
Space Harrier. Space
Yeah,
Harrier
it's a
Hang
space one, isn't it? Something like that.
On? Or Space Harrier Shenmue 2?
Don't know. We'll find out. Crowbar. No, I won't put my shoes on.
Is Outrun in Shenmue 2? I can't remember.
I don't think, because it's hang on, so I don't think there's 2 racing games.
No, in Shenmue 2.
Oh, sorry, yeah,
I
you
think
did.
there might be another one. I have to admit, I was a little bit disappointed with Shenmue 2 not receiving the dub, which was snapped up by Microsoft for an Xbox exclusive. We were lucky that they didn't restrict the release of the game on the Dreamcast over here, because it didn't come out in America. On the Dreamcast, I mean, just on the Xbox.
So, oh god, I need to see Fuchs out the dojo, yeah?
Yep.
So they did do a dub eventually.
They did a dub, but I think it was
Xbox
exclusive to the Xbox, yeah.
Did it,
Which
have the
also
same
means-
actors in and stuff?
Yeah, I think it was the same voice actors.
oops, can't be fella.
Well, Rio was the same. I'm not sure anyone else.
I guess all that matters, isn't it? A bit funny.
I think Rio's the only character in Shenmue 2 who's voiced.
Real son,
He was also in the first
is
game.
everything okay?
Don't worry.
Where's he
I'm
going?
fine.
Oh, and the
Ask
girl in the
you
intro, I
about that man.
suppose. But
Oh, that man.
The man called Landi. What did he talk with my father about?
Landy demanded the mirror, and then they threw me out of the dojo.
The black suits? Catch the names?
I don't know. They came out of nowhere.
I see. Thanks, Fuku-san.
Yeah, thanks for
they weren't
nothing.
ninjas, they were just
If
men
you
in
remember
suits.
anything at all,
Don't
be sure to
bother.
tell me.
Real son, why? What you gonna do?
What you gonna do, brother? I'm going to load
What you
noisily.
gonna do when they come
Yo-san,
for you?
where are you going?
Black men, not black
You're not
men.
going after them.
People in
Don't
black
say that.
suits.
Please don't. Look what they did to Hazuki-sensei.
They killed my father, right in front of me. I will have my revenge.
Now, I know it wouldn't be much of a game, but I side with Fukusan here because
I need to do this.
you're clearly
for my
underprepared.
father.
He
And
beat
also,
the shit out of you.
You have no emotion. You're like, I'm really annoyed. I need revenge. I just need to control my emotions first.
It's not the best dub, I have to admit.
This is activities as well. His emotion as well. Right, can we go now? Probably not.
But believe it or not, some of the other villagers and other people you can talk to have less emotion than Rio.
Yeah. Everyone's just really bored. Just phoning in the day. How has that taken an hour?
It's not real time.
Thanks.
I think in game time you probably spent about 15 minutes just staring into the bin.
Can you murder this cat?
No.
Oh, I wonder what I've done. Right.
Even in Metal Gear Rising, when you've got swords and ninja equipment, the cats still backflip out of the way.
Yeah.
So I don't think you'll be able to harm the
Why
cats
is
in this
this
game.
little girl squatting?
Because she's taking a dump.
Fair enough. Oh, she's finished. Interesting game.
And
And he's the champion.
he's very happy.
He's pretty chuffed about it.
It's a QTE. No, it's not.
Everyone's squatting. No, don't shit in the box.
Hi, Megumi.
What are you hiding?
You got a kitten in there?
You promise not to tell my mommy?
That you shit in a box.
Sure.
Okay, then
I was hoping for a little Mass Effect style. You gonna tell my mummy?
Yes.
Is this your kitten?
Yes, I am, and you're in trouble.
But this kitty, see? She's all
Still like to imagine they're
alone.
both looking at a poo.
All alone?
Yep. See, the other day, when it rained, a car ran over her mommy. My big sister saw it. She said it was a big black car.
A black car?
Yeah, and she said it was really scary.
A scary black car. That's
Yeah,
got to be them, hasn't
that's
it?
carist.
I know.
And so now I can be the kitty's
The
mommy.
only black car in town.
But mommy says we can't.
Not all black cars are scary.
No.
So you going to keep her here?
Yeah, everybody's helping out too. Like Kota, Yasuo, and Kaio.
I see.
I finished this game and I still don't remember who she's talking about.
Kitty don't look so good. Think she's hungry?
Maybe just doesn't like being trapped in a box.
Yeah.
Oh, here's your first
Wait a
moral decision.
Okay.
Moral decision.
Yep, what are you gonna feed the cat? You got a choice of dried fish or fried tofu. As a vegetarian, I knew you were gonna pick that.
I just actually didn't mean to. I just didn't realise you only got choice left to right. I was just hoping to look at the options.
Maybe she's not hungry.
Maybe you're a freaking idiot and cats don't eat tofu, they eat fish.
The cat's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
If you crush it, she might eat it.
She might not.
Well,
'Cause it's fried
I've gotta
tofu.
Go now.
No, that was the fish.
Oh, okay.
Gotta think of a name for the kitty.
Tofu.
I can think of a name. I hope a keyboard comes up. Oh,
When
damn
I think
it.
of a good one, I'll let you know.
You promise?
He's completely just blown off the kid. They're like, nah, sorry.
Bye-bye.
When I think of one, I'll let you know. Can't be asked.
Can't be doing with it.
No. Get rid of it.